I'm going to read you an email that I wish I would have written, and then I'm going to tell you why it's so special to me. This is an email from Price Pritchett, and it says, a few years ago, I was at the Four Seasons in Toronto to give a keynote speech. The evening before my presentation, I decided to explore the ritzy Yorkville area around the hotel. As I wandered past the shops, I encountered a woman sitting at a table on a sidewalk with a small sign that said, Fortune Teller, $10. We made eye contact, and with an engaging smile, she said, would you like for me to tell you your fortune? I returned the smile and said, I'm afraid I wouldn't believe what you say. Then I'll tell you something you can believe, she countered. It was a catchy response, but I declined. I'm skeptical of self-proclaimed psychics selling paranormal powers, especially when offered by a street vendor. I didn't trust fortune teller's talents, but mainly I didn't want her playing with my expectations. If she told me I could look forward to good luck and a great future, I wouldn't have taken her seriously. On the other hand, if she'd warned me of bad things to come, it might have caused me to have vague concerns or raised unnecessary doubts. As human beings, we're wired such that we weigh bad news twice as heavily as good news. To put it differently, we weigh losses, real or imagined, much greater than we do gains. Dr. Daniel Kahneman, a psychologist who won the Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences for his research that proved this peculiar human bias. This inborn primitive instinct is designed to protect us from harm. As we move through and encounter situations, our brains first scan for danger or how we might get hurt or what we might lose. The problem comes when we over-rely on this instinct. Instead of taking chances that are highly promising, too often we play it safe. We try to dodge risks and fail to pursue golden opportunities. We should push ourselves to be braver. We should gamble on ourselves more vigorously. We should set very ambitious goals that stir our heart and make us stretch. Here's why. When people reflect on their lives, usually their greatest regrets are risks they failed to take rather than risks they took and failed. We are victims of our caution far more than we are victims of too much nerve. As for my encounter with the fortune teller, I could have spent $10 to get her predictions, but like some wise men said, the best way to predict the future is to invent it. I'm going to say that again. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. Go invent yours. Manage down your fears and insecurities. Manage up your optimism and faith in yourself. Shape your future courageously. This isn't about taking a big chance. It's about giving yourself a big chance. That's the end of the email. And it impacted me so much. The part that impacted me most was where he said, it's, when people look back at regret, they don't regret the chances that they took and failed. They regret the things they never tried. So I invite you, in fact, I double dare you, whatever that scary thing is that you've been putting on the back burner, whatever that big dream is that you've been putting on hold until you feel ready, or until you have a few more ducks in a row, or until you have another skill set or another training or another level of expertise. You will learn quickest by failing your way there. You will, every time you take action and you are consistent and you try and perhaps fail, or maybe you do it and it's not quite right, or it totally sucks, you are going to learn so much more quickly as you take consistent action than by waiting until you're ready. I hope this is encouraging for you, and I hope you have an amazing day.